A lot of the pastors and pastors' wives that I know here in Indianapolis, we're truly advocates of doing our best to support education. I pray for the young people when it's time for the national testing to take place. Now we have iRead here, but as a whole, we make sure we support the public education process and even private schools.
You don't understand what can happen in worship. All you have to do, if you want to know about my life, just watch my nonverbal son, how he worships.
You have to look at our culture and where we came from. Many people can relate to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was a faith-based man. And the fact that churches were used for meetings, churches were used to articulate the importance of voting and getting individuals out to understand, okay, this is your right. You have to advocate for your right. So I would say as a whole, that the faith-based community, we advocate for education and we support it. We're in our church, New Life Worship Center. New Life Worship Center started in 2001, so we're 17 years old. And actually the weekend that the church opened, Jeremiah was just a couple weeks old, and we knew Jeremiah, our son, was going to be born with disabilities. I tell people all the time that a teacher is not a career, it's a calling. And the ones that do it well, they have a purpose. I was in public education for 15 years. I moved up from a teacher, assistant principal, and became principal. But I also served on the school board in Pike Township for 4 years. My special needs son, he took all of my time. And I was educating other people's children, not educating my own. You know, I was the mother that left at 6 in the morning with everyone. You know, the neighbors didn't even know who I was, because they were like, okay, we never see you, you're always gone. In 2009, I decided to step away from my career in education, and it was very, very hard to do, very hard to do that. And come work full time with my husband here in ministry. So as I was working here in ministry, we have a daycare, Rhema preschool and daycare. So I started to get involved with helping with the daycare. And I realized that we needed to start adding some more things to the church. So that's when I came up with the idea of Guardian Angels. We have skilled individuals, people that have a passion and a heart for working with special needs children that would just spend time with their children in there so the parent or guardian could come into the sanctuary. If children have behavior problems, we don't put them out. We figure out how to make it work. And we work with the parent, we work with the environment on what is best for that child. And there have been times where I've helped walk those children through the process of transitioning from daycare into elementary environment to make sure they receive the best support possible. I believe in choice. I believe in parent rights. I'm a true advocate, do what's best for your children. So when we started to see the charter school concept come here to Indianapolis, I started doing research on the different charter schools in the city. And I meet with these parents and I talk to the parents to teach them how to self-advocate. I have 3 unique children that learn totally different. So I had to take the opportunity to do my research to find out what was best for my oldest child, what's best for my middle child who's severely special needs, and what is best for my baby girl. And doing my best to chart out an education plan for my family. And I know some amazing parents. I know single mothers, I know single fathers who've done the same thing. And they would say, you know, I never thought I would do this. Take one child here and take another child here, or put one on the bus here and drive one here, but that's what's best for my child. And that's what you need to do.